Hello friends, months of March and April are the months of exams. Rather say they are the months of tensions for parents. It's not funny at all, it's a fact. Of course it is a tension for students to crack the exams. But apart from cracking exams, they get more tensed because of the pressure of performance, pressure of competition and the pressure or the tension which is offloaded from a parent to the student. Studies have shown that fear of failure, fear of rejection gets so hardwired into their brain which leads to depression, stress, anxiety, sense of negativity, worthlessness and self-criticism. So, it's important to understand the interest, capability and ability of our child. Needless to say, each child is different. We cannot compare two children. Welcome to Sahat Soch. Today, in this video, I am going to discuss about managing exam stress in 2019. Apart from that, for the very first time, I am coming up with live interviews of students, parents and teachers to share their experiences and give the tips so that we can crack this important months in a very subtle way. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and share with your colleagues. Do share your comments in the comment section below. Your comments means a lot to me. So, let's get started. Before I put up these tips for parents, I want to ask two important questions to each parent which would require a deep introspection. First question is, does our life stop with 10th and 12th board marks? And second, are we pressurizing our children to score better marks because we as a parent are under social pressure to show this society that our children are really intelligent? So let's get started with the tips now. Keep positive home environment. Encourage your child to live in present. Encourage your child not to worry about the results, not to worry about outcome. Encourage your child to work for today. Generate confidence. Confidence works wonder. You need to make your child understand that you are with him or her in both failures and success. This would give an extra positive boost to your child to work hard and concentrate as well as focus. As a parent, we need to understand and be vigilant about the change in nature or the change in mood of our child. Like, I'll give you some examples. Like, you need to be vigilant for whether your child is under stress, anxiety, depression, or he or she is feeling like lonely, loss of appetite, could not sleep, wakes up being frightened. These are the signs which are early signs which will let you know whether your child is undergoing a depression or not. There are two caution tips for parents. Number one, do not constantly pressurize your child for studies or even performance or even create a fear of failure in his or her mind. And number two, which is most important because we do it unknowingly also, is that do not compare your child with either a sibling or his or her friend or any of the ranker within the family. Parents, today the opportunities for growth and success across are very high and there is a vivid spectrum. We have ample of opportunities in which our kid is going to grow and be successful in his or her life. Then why are we all in this race of making our child either a IITian or a doctor or an engineer?
Hi, I am Rupal. home architect, mother of Dhruvi Pancholi. While my daughter having her board exam last year, I ensured her to have healthy food so she can concentrate more on her studies. Me and my husband both tried to tune up our schedule as hers so she can spend more time with us. We maintain healthy, stress-free and positive atmosphere at our home.
Hello friends, I am Ami Kardam. I am very glad to meet you. I feel humble and proud to address you people. Tips to parents. My one and only tip is that relax. Don't pass your tension to your child. Secondly, help your child to gain confidence, and that he can gain only if you have trust in him. For students, I have to say that please set a SMART goal. SMART goal means the goal that is achievable. You should know your caliber, you should know your aptitude. Talk to your parents, take them into confidence and set your goal. And secondly, to set that goal, you have to discipline your routine. Once you discipline your routine, I am sure you will get what you want.
Well, I won't be missing the perspective of students that they need to understand that education does really matter. As education gives you a personality, it gives you a viewpoint, it gives you an ability to pursue a particular situation in your life and much more. As a student, if we fail to crack exams, then we are going to lose too much and it is going to make a difference. Believe me students, it is really going to make a huge difference. So, exams are equally important for us the way our career or our, I can say, the joy or enjoyment sections are important in our life. Set workable goals. Plan a timetable for yourself. Please refer to my videos on time boxing and managing ourselves and not time, which will really help you to plan your timetable which is more productive. Solve previous year papers. Now how this is going to help you? This will help you to understand that how one particular question can be twisted and asked so that you are able to answer that question irrespective the way it is asked. Revise, revise and revise. Revision is most important part of your studies or preparation of your exam because continuous revision trains your mind to write particular answer in a stipulated time frame. Have leisure breaks and sleep well. Yes students, leisure breaks and sleeping well is equally important the way studying well is important. Have the breaks and in those breaks you plan to do the things which you love. With reference to sleep, try to have a continuous, consistent sleep. So that will give you a space for your mind to reboot and restart. This one is very important. Limit the use of social media. Social media, I am not against social media, but it also tends that once you start using it, you don't know how much time you have spent on it. So it's always better to limit the use, and the best way to do is that while studying, switch off all the notification. That will also give you a thorough concentration and focus on your studies.
Hi, I am Krishna Shah, currently studying computer engineering from DDIT Nadyar. I completed my 12th standard last year and secured 94%. Giving certain tips, solve as many papers as you can because solving papers gives you an perspective as to how much time you require to write an answer and what topics are important. It also gives you and it helps in time management. Also, I had quit social media in the span of my 12th standard. Quitting social media only gave me more time to practice and more time to revise.
Hi, I am Dhruvi Pancholi. I am currently pursuing computer engineering. I scored 93.97 percentile in my 12th grade. It was a tough and a challenging year, but I managed to do it. My parents supported me and encouraged me very much. I made a timetable and followed it strictly. I revised my chapters regularly, which made me achieve my grades. I limited the use of mobile and social media and spent more time with my family and friends.
Parents and students, exams are just to help us to understand the enhancement in knowledge that we would have done throughout or we would have achieved throughout the year. So, do not panic. Take exams as one more stepping stone of your life and move ahead. Let us pass this exam season Sahaj se. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and share with your colleagues. Do share your comments in the comment section below. Your comments means a lot to me.